Hello everybody, I'm really pleased to give you my head teacher assembly. Actually today and from now on I'm using really good filming equipment that the Pupil Council have been involved in securing for the school. So this should be a bit clearer and a bit better volume and so on, and thanks very much to the fifth years who have led this initiative in the school to get this fantastic equipment. They also at the Pupil Council felt that it would be really good for me to give regular updates in the school in the form of a heads up a kind of approach and assembly. So this is a heads up to everybody and a few important pieces of information. Firstly, I'm going to start with COVID, as you'd probably expect. This week, because we've got exams on in the hall, and I'm going to come on to that, on Wednesday there is going to be a bus in the playground that will be a place where people will go to pick up and to catch up on the vaccine programme. So that's in your Teams channels, okay? So you have a look at that. It doesn't involve S6, but the information's in your Teams channel. The other thing is just to remind people about the mitigations we've got, masks and so on, hand hygiene in class. Can I also please remind everybody about the upstairs and the downstairs? That's really important. In particular, the seniors, when you finish your period 5, make sure you go down the downstairs, okay? So it's downstairs to pastoral and upstairs from technical. But that's an important part of what we're obviously doing in the school. Also to do with also important this week, a really important part this week is the fact that the seniors have got exams in the hall, okay? They've got their prelims, they've got their assessments that are very important for them, obviously. So that's why we've got some changes to the school, like the canteen and this bus in the playground. So for everybody to know, the S4 to 6 obviously had a very challenging few years, like we all have, but they've been particularly affected in terms of exams and preparation for exams. So this 2 weeks now is really important. That's why we're making it a priority in the school, and we're giving them enough space in a quiet area, very quiet area, to focus on their assessments, on their exams, what we know as prelims in the hall. Okay, so that's the reason behind it. So it's very important that when you're around there, if you need to be, only if you need to be, that you're very quiet, because they're of utmost importance. So I thank you in advance, and I know that you'll support our seniors really well with that. Now, a big bit of disruption there that we will cope with fine is the canteen being closed at break and lunch and operating in G11. Now obviously that's a lot smaller than the canteen, so what we need is you to do a couple of things differently for a couple of weeks, please. You've got two options. Order before 8:50 at the canteen, go to the canteen and order your food, and then all you need to do is pick it up. You can also order on the Fusion app, and again all this information is in your Teams and with your parents as well. It's much better if you don't go to G11 with your Young Scot card or with cash, because it holds the whole process up. So we want to get to a point where everything is pre-ordered. Alright, that's very important because it'll keep it moving really quickly. And for those who in the junior years in particular who stay in and eat, we'll have arrangements for you at lunchtime today. So we'll just all work together to make that as smooth as possible. Another reminder, folks, please, is about phones. Now that was a big thing I talked about last week. Remember, we have a policy about no use of phones in classes, and also your iPads. Make sure that you bring your iPad to school charged and a charger with you as well, if you want. So these are the big bits of news in the school this week. Thanks again to the guys for setting up this recording equipment, and ask any member of staff about anything, and have a fantastic week. Thank you.